wrong moving in the middle of mine. That's funny.
And that's our show. Good night, everybody. Well, welcome to the All-Star Voice Actor Palooza for Soccer 2014. I am really lucky to be on this stage with so many talented and wonderful people / friends. And I get to hear the words that I wrote coming out of their mouths, which is an extreme honor for me. And we get to do it for you, which is the absolute... Right, I know. Wah, wah, wah. Yeah, that's like getting played off at the Oscars, I wish. Right. Tonight we are going to present for you, for your listening enjoyment, The Adventures of the Crimson Ferret, episode 638. You're pretty much going to get the idea of what it's like in the booth when you have an entire cast of actors there at the same time, and it does kind of look like the chaos that will ensue here shortly. So I think we're gonna introduce ourselves, and then we're gonna get on with the show.
Hi everybody, my name is Todd Habercorn.
All right, everybody, put your imaginations on hold because we're going to provide it for you and get ready for the adventures of the Crimson Ferret.
The Adventures of the Crimson Ferret, America's secret weapon in the war on crime. Cloaked in the mask of truthfulness and the leotard of goodness, he fights a never-ending battle against the forces of evilness and injusticeness. Working above the law, his methods are swift and sure, that no accounts and ne'er-do-wells might feel the foaming, frothing bite of righteousness. The bite of the Crimson Ferret! Ride with the ferret in tonight's episode.
Carnage asunder.
Night in the City of Angels, home of glitz, glamour, and gaiety, where the holiday Hollywood fantasy machine works round the clock, cranking out the American dream of hope and prosperity. But far from the pomp and premieres of Hollywood, a shadowy black sedan creeps quietly through the narrow streets of Shantytown, a slum of ramshackle houses and storefronts that is home to one of the city's poorer immigrant communities. The large man in the back seat sits silently in the shadows, while the two in front shift nervously in their seats.
Hey, Bob, will you stop shifting nervously? You're making it hard to drive.
Ow! You're doing it too, shit.
I can't help it. The big man makes me edgy, just sitting there all quiet like with that mask pulled over his head. And you're shifting around, only it makes it worse. So knock it off. This whole job gives me the heebie-jeebies.
Well, it's not my fault. The employment agency sent us here.
Oh, yeah? And who was it that said we should take the first job that came along?
This was the only job that came along.
I hate it when you're right. Hey, isn't that Vic Mignogna?
Oh, where?
That always makes me feel better. Now shut up and hand me the map. I think we're almost there.
Oh,
Here we are, boss. Balzac Street.
Hey, boss. This is the third night in a row that we come down here. Is there something special about this place?
I pay you to be my henchman, not to ask questions. So be quiet and go, hench, I suppose.
You heard the boss. Get going.